we're going to test your bravery. We're going to test your confidence. We're going to test your problem-solving ability, all right? All those things that go into making great ninjas, we are going to test all of them today. We're going to get you guys up off the floor pretty high. We're going to put you in some situations you maybe haven't seen before. As soon as I get the thumbs up from my live stream, I will start going through the rules. So soon, well, all right, we're good. All right. So a bit of housekeeping, okay? First couple things. We use the Ninja Work system here at Action Athletics. So you will hear the following tones when it is time for you to start. You go on the fourth tone, okay? The lights will go white. That is your time to shine, all right? Do not leave the start box before that. When you complete an obstacle, you got a question already? I will get to that, man. I'm going through my spiel. This man is hounding me already. He asked how much time there was. I will get you through. Yes, it's 2 minutes. I have an order of operations here, gentlemen. All right. When you... Listen, I will tell you guys this right now. The last group got almost 0 redemption time because they asked a ton of questions during the walkthrough. So if you guys want to waste your redemption time by asking the same question over and over again, I will happily answer it. But what I will tell you is pay attention when someone else is asking a question, because if it is your same question, you guys can cut down on this course walkthrough and save yourselves a lot of redemption time at the end, okay? I ask your attention for the next few minutes, and it's going to benefit you guys in the end. Now, when you complete an obstacle, you will hear the following tone. Very good. Mario coin flip. That means you got it, okay? You hear 10 of those tones, that means you've completed the course. The final buzzer is up there on the wall. I'm going to be very specific about this. Your job on that final obstacle is to depress that buzzer until it completes the course. If you hit it and you think it depresses, but the timer doesn't go off, you failed in your job. You have to hit that buzzer to make it go off, okay? Hit it, depress it, make sure the time stops. It's part of the course, depressing the buzzer. When I coach my kids, I always tell them, visualize every obstacle of the course, including hitting the buzzer at the end. And you can watch them. Sometimes they'll go like this. And then, so that's how you know they're done, okay? Yes? Please don't grab on to the buzzer. Those things are pretty solid in the wall, but I don't know if they can support you guys. So just hit it. You'll be on the rope. Just hit it, okay? Now, when we get to the buzzer, I'll explain that obstacle. So that is the timing system. That is the sound you will hear if you fail. Now, if you fail on an obstacle, your job is not done. You may move on to the next obstacle down the road because we're going to give you guys your full run time. Yes, you are right. The course time is 2 minutes, okay? If you fail before that 2 minutes, we're going to give you up to 2 minutes to do all the obstacles that are on the course. I want everybody here to touch every obstacle today, okay? So if you fail, don't worry about it. Move on to the next one. Good life lesson, okay? So without further ado, here we go. We're heading to the first obstacle. Now, during this course walkthrough, do me a favor. Don't touch the obstacles. The only person who should be touching the obstacles is my course demonstrator. Say hello to Ben Scraley.
Hey, Ben Scraley. Hello.
There you go. Ben is a member of our Action Athletics Ninja team. He just so happens to not be competing today. Now, give me everybody here to back up just a little bit. Let's give Ben some room, okay? This first obstacle right here is called the Moon Rocks. You will start in this blue box right here. If you choose to start back on the red mats, that's totally within the box, so you're fine to do that. I don't know if it necessarily gives you an advantage, so that's up to you, okay? But this blue box right here should be just fine. These Moon Rocks are on springs. They will move around a little bit. You must make your way from the blue box using only the Moon Rocks up to this wall here, which we're calling the Moon Rock Walk, or the Moon Rock Wall Climb. Get it? Rock wall climb, Moon Rock Walk. Yeah, sure, it's in there. All right, Ben, would you please demonstrate the obstacle? Whoa, Ben, back to the start. Now, as you can see, these rocks move a little bit, right? Ben was trying something new there to show you guys how they move. Go ahead. And up and off. Okay. So you can tell this one's pretty solid. The springs are a little bigger. These all move in different directions. Now, before you guys start answering questions, let me give you a little heads up. If you're on the Moon Rock like this, and you press down, you're heavy enough to pin it, that's fine. You're not out if you pin this obstacle. But if you're here and you slide your foot forward, now I'm standing on my toe. I'm not really even using the obstacle. I can balance just fine like that. The course judge is going to ask you to move your foot, okay? If you fail in doing that, say you go straight from here and the course judge goes, move your foot, and you go, they're going to fail you, okay? So down here at the front is fine. You can pin it, that's all good. But if the course judge asks you to move your foot because they think that your foot is making contact with the ground and you fail to do so before moving on, they will fail you on this obstacle. Okay? It's pretty simple. I don't mean to scare you guys on the first obstacle, but they do move around. All right, any questions about the moon rocks? Yes? Can you use your hands? Absolutely. Can you static it with your feet so you don't have to jump? Yes, absolutely. Can you grip the sides? Yes, absolutely. But be careful. If you pitch too far, you might pinch your fingers. Any other questions? Fantastic. Let's move on to the next obstacle. Everybody line up against the windows in the warp wall room. Don't touch the moon rocks on your way by. Line up down that hallway there, or try to make your way through the parents if you want to try. All right, guys, so as you can see, our air conditioner here working overtime a little bit and decided that the compressor was going to drop a little water on the ground. That will not be there when you guys run the course, okay? We'll make sure to have somebody pick that up and get that bucket out of the way. It's not part of your course, all right? Now, everybody do me a favor. Make sure you can see me, okay? You will notice there's a yellow line on the floor right in front of your arm, okay? This yellow line, you're going to engage this obstacle, which means not cross into here before over here, which is the warp walls, okay? You're gonna make a right as soon as you come into this room and engage these warp walls, okay? So you come over here, you went too far, we gotta fail you, okay? Very clear on that. You may not cross the yellow line before you engage the obstacle, okay? On the flip side of that, when you complete the obstacle, we had this happen in the last round, if you're trying to catch your balance on this, like on the front of this platform, and you jump over this yellow line, this is also finish as well. So if you finish on the finish platform, that's great. You're going to move your way off here. But if you're trying to catch your balance, you're like, nope, moving on to the next one. You clear the yellow line. Good. Good for you. Good course awareness. All right? Can we demonstrate the obstacle? Then you can ask questions. Cool. Bench grip. Around the walls, up to the TIE fighter. Send it. Very good. Very smooth, right? Okay, questions? No, you do have to catch the top of the wall. The wall is simply there to get you to the start platform. You also do not have to use the blue platform. If you want to go straight from the black, you can. Platform at all, and you just want to grab the top of the wall, send it, do that as well. Ivan. Why does my microphone keep cutting out? You may not go on this black mat. This black mat is here for your protection. So everything up here is on. Platform is on. That mat is not. Okay, Zach? You will dismount, follow the arrow. There's an arrow on top of it. Follow the arrow. Okay? Yes? Dismount off the box, headed this way. See the arrow? Follow the arrow. Zach? If you, what? So like you're here and you come here, this, I'm fine, as long as your feet are beyond the yellow line. Yep. You can just step down from the arrow. Good. Yes, Nate Ludke asking, can you push off the warp or push off the wall? You absolutely may. That's a very interesting question, Coach Pete. Yes. I mean, if the yellow line is considered a completion of this obstacle, then absolutely, it follows that that should be a completion of the obstacle. I like the way you think, Pete. It's a good reason you're a coach of this team. Anybody else? Fantastic. We're moving on to the next. Touch anything on your way up to the jumping spider. Yes. As the coach just mentioned, incidental contact on the orange is okay. If you get stuck at the bottom, you may not push off of the orange on that obstacle. That orange mat is only there for your safety, not for your benefit. All right, next obstacle. Make sure everybody can see me. Excuse me, guys. Here we go. Next obstacle for this age group is going to be jumping spider, okay? You guys are using the trampoline, and your goal is to stick it off the trampoline to the jumping spider, okay? Kaylee, how you feeling about this? A little worried? Okay, all you guys are tall enough to be able to do this. I know you can. Ben can't do it? My demonstrator's a little small. You want to try? What's that? I'll let Ben demo it first. He's got to get deep into. All right, so guys, make a hole so that Ben can get a little run up. You want to start on the tramp? All right, go ahead. All right. So is there anybody in this age group that is Ben's height or smaller? Go stand over there, Ben. Oh, wow. You guys are just about the same height. All right, I thought people were going to be taller than you, Ben. All right, fair enough. We're getting rid of the trampoline. If you guys are too small, I'm not going to beat you up over this obstacle, because like if you guys are too small to do the jumping spider, trust me, I have a lot of small kids on my team, and I hate to see them getting taken out because somebody designed an obstacle that's just too big for their height, okay? So we're going to get rid of the trampoline. So you guys are going to do it the same way as we've been doing it all day. You're going to engage this obstacle behind the tape line here. That's your start line. Let me explain first, Mackenzie. You're going to engage the obstacle here. You may either do it as a spider jump or as a body prop. Go ahead, Ben. Both ways. There you go. You're going to make your way up to this black bar. Go ahead, Ben. I'll go underneath you. You're going to make your way up to this black bar. This obstacle is complete when you touch that black bar. You don't need to grab it. Just touch it. As soon as I see your hand touch it, this obstacle is complete, okay? So, if you're trying to get your body prop down and you're on this side of the start line and you're struggling to find a way to get it going and you keep coming down to the mat, that's fine. The clock's running the whole time. The second your hand crosses this blue line, you've engaged the obstacle. At that point, if you fall, it's a fail. Everybody cool with that? Okay? Sean. I just said that. If you fail in front of the blue line, that's fine. Reset. Go back up. The second you cross the blue line, that's when the obstacle is engaged. Okay? Everybody cool with that? I'm glad. All right. Everybody good with the jumping squat? It's not even a jumping spider anymore, okay? It's just a spider climb. We've been doing the spider climb all day. Cool. All you guys go around the outside. All right, you guys are going to be the first group that is going to be doing the peg graspers, okay? We're going to pull the mat over for you guys a little bit when it's time to go. So you're going to start from this bar right here. You're going to grab this ring that's out in front of you, okay? And then make your way down the peg grasper all the way to the end. You may use this post at the end to get yourself onto the final landing platform, okay? This is the platform for this obstacle. I understand that it is small. That's why you're allowed to use the post. Okay? Ben, if you would, please. Yeah, the ring will be up there. And down. Okay? Don't worry about the ring. It doesn't matter if it falls. Evan. Yes. Good question. His question was, do you have to use the ring? The answer is yes. Sean's question is, do you have to land on the landing platform? The answer is yes. Yes. Evan, yes, you may skip. Mackenzie. No. If the ring falls, you better hope you go gadget arms and go down and get it, because it's there. Yeah. To the platform? Yes. That implies you were able to skip. Anybody else? Yes. No. Good question, Zach. You may not use the blue, only the black. Okay? This is considered a post. This is considered a secondary obstacle that is not in your course. So you may use the black, but not the blue. Absolutely. That would fall under the skipping rule. So yes, you may do that. Yes, you may grab the black here. You may not grab the black up here, right? So this right here, you cannot grab this structure, but when you come over here, you may grab this to bring yourself down. Mackenzie. This is the platform, okay? This little thing over here is the platform. If you let go of the bar to regrip it to reset yourself for the rings, absolutely, that's fine. Good question, Coach Paulina. If you overshoot your landing platform and land in the foam, no good. That is considered engaging the next obstacle, and this is considered a fail in the foam pit. Can you use this to help you? No. This is considered part of the balance obstacle. Touching the I-beam is considered failure on the balance obstacle, which we'll talk to in just a second. Yes? Yes, protect yourself at all times, please. If you're about to hit your face on it, put your hands up. Yeah. Let's make sure that everybody leaves here following my 3 rules. Keep your bones intact, keep your brain unscrambled, keep your blood on the inside. Okay? Good? Moving on, next obstacle. All right. So, the next obstacle is the balance ledge, okay? This obstacle consists of starting from that platform there, coming down to the underside, back up and down this ledge here. See how it wobbles? There's a little bit of wobble to it, okay? You may walk and use your hands and feet anywhere on this ledge, which means if you fall to the outside, you may cat grab and help yourself and try to save yourself. If you contact the foam, you are out. If you contact the I-beam crossing, you are out. Yes, Paul? Yes, you may use that post. It's there. I can't move it, and I think it's unfair to ask you guys to try to shimmy around it. So yes, you may use that post. Question? Did I just use the word cat grabs and you may in the same sentence? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's perfectly fine, as long as you don't touch the floor. Sean? Yes, it's going to be very slow, and it's going to cost you later in the course if you use that technique. Okay? Ben? Watch your hands up. Watch your hands, guys. Ben's demonstrating the obstacle. At the end of this obstacle, you're going to find a blue line. Your goal for this obstacle is to clear that blue line. Okay? If you don't like the drop there, you can come to here where I'm standing, or you can jump straight off. Now, question. Can you dismount from back there and clear the blue line? Yes, you may. Absolutely. Okay? As long as you clear the blue, you're good. Yes, that is beyond the blue line. You're good to go. Any other questions? No, this blue line is just to indicate that you're coming up on the end, okay? We want to give you guys just a little indication there. But if you come off this way, right, and you land behind that blue line that you're standing on, no good. You've got to go clear this blue line. Think of it as a plane. There's just a plane right here that you need to get past. Okay? All right, good. Next obstacle is the juicer. We're going to leave this intact for you guys. There is a cargo net over top of the juicer. It's a very short run-up, so rather than have you guys try to go all the way back the office hallway to get up enough speed to go over this thing, we're going to leave the cargo net on it. Now, these 3 spinning barrels will still spin even under the cargo net, okay? Your goal is to make it up and over the barrels as quickly as possible. Coach Paulina, Or actually, Ben, can you demonstrate that those barrels still spin even when you step on them? Just like that, okay? Your goal is to climb the cargo net up and over the barrels. Ben, please demonstrate. Very good. This obstacle is completed when you land on the platform on the far side of the juicer. Okay, any questions about this one? Yes, Nate? You sure can. Jono? No, you may not go around the obstacle. Oh, you mean like that? Sorry, I thought you were like, can I just bypass this whole thing? No, you must go over the top of the barrels. Actually, that was a good question, Jono. Sorry for giving you crap about that. Anybody else? Awesome. Next obstacle is Ragnarok. How many of you guys have watched the Avengers? How many of you guys like Thor? How many of you guys have seen Thor Ragnarok? How many of you guys have seen the first scene in Thor Ragnarok? Where he's like, I'll be around shortly. When he's spinning around. That's why we call this Ragnarok, all right? Ben, demonstrate the obstacle. Sean, watch your head. Around the corner to the dismount platform, okay? So, see how these things all clear each other? Your goal is to make a circle, connect the circle to the rope. They will all be set at the same position each time that you run, okay? The orange mat is off. You may not use it to propel yourself in any direction once you make contact with the rope. Incidental contact as you're scraping by, say you're really tall, is fine, but if you use it in any way to benefit your position, then we will call you out, okay? Your goal is to get to the landing platform where Ben is standing. If you land on that platform in a crane jump like this, and your foot is down, it is up to the judge to decide if you've weighted that foot or if you're just weighting the top one, okay? We'll give you a little bit of leeway there, but don't put it in the hands of the judges, okay? If you fall in that pit, chances are your day is going to be over. So stick it to the landing platform. Any questions about this obstacle? Yes? It's okay to overshoot the platform, absolutely. Anybody else? Mackenzie? Well, the orange mat is off. The pit is a fail, so you're done, okay? For those two reasons, I cast you out. Yes? Yes, good question, Nate. You're not Nate, you're on Nate's team. Is it okay to spin around? Yes, if you miss it the first time by, keep going by. Even if you have to reset to this first box here, that's totally fine, okay? You can go around as many times as you want. So if you feel like you're going to fall back into the pit and you grab that rope and go around for another time, that's totally fine and that's exciting, and I like exciting courses. Yes, Sean? You can use your hands on the boxes. Yes, you may. Yes, exactly. In the last group, and so we're going to be consistent on this rule, no pushing on the wooden side of the box. The sides of the box are out. You may only push on the padded surfaces if you need to reset. Yes? You can reach it. 6-year-olds were able to reach it. You're going to be just fine. If the mat comes undone, if you break my course, then we will go into secondary rules that we need to, and we will determine if it was a course malfunction or a ninja malfunction. That would be determined whether it was a ninja malfunction or a course malfunction. I can tell you this right now. Those are Velcroed down. If you hit them enough to move them, you weren't in control in the first place, and chances are we would fail you on that obstacle. Ivan? Yes, that would fall under the using your hands rule. You are allowed to use your hands, so you may cat grab it. Again, we would default to the user error or obstacle error. I did say if you craned it, it would count.
It wouldn't count if you put pressure on your bottom foot.
Yes. Gotcha. I see you, Evan. All right, moving on to the next obstacle. The Astro glider. Excuse me, gentlemen. Coming right over top. Yeah. What? No. All right, moving on to the Astro Glider. Now, for you guys, we have added a trapezoid at the far side of the Astro Glider. You will look down at the top of this and see big black X's on these bottom panels. You are not allowed to step on those panels. You will engage this obstacle from the start platform, which is the red mat there. You will glide down using the platform provided. You will not touch the gray padded carpeting on the side. That is just there for your protection. It is not part of the obstacle. You will slide down here and dismount to this platform here. You cannot have a question yet because I have not finished explaining the obstacle. Thank you. Ben, let's go. There you go. Now, I'm sure your question is, am I allowed to use my hands the way that Ben just did? For this age group, the answer is no. Ben, go ahead and do it. No hands for this obstacle. This is a balance obstacle. You will only be allowed to use your feet. There you go. Now, you will notice that Ben just used his hands on the finish platform. That is acceptable, okay? No hands on the trolley. If you need to cat grab or use your hands on the finish platform, that is fine. Ivan. No. You just want to ride it back to the start platform? Sure. Okay? Yeah, just don't use your hands. Overshoot this, not a problem at all. In fact, if you ask Coach Mike, he would overshot it by about 8 feet. Good. Okay, any questions about the Astro Glider? Fantastic. Next obstacle is going to be called Dante's Ascent. How many of you guys have ever heard of Dante's Inferno? That was going to be a big one for you guys. Okay, cool. It's a cool book, written a long time ago. I was an English major. I like to insert a little bit of literary reference whenever I can. Dante's Ascent. You're going to start down here on your bottoms. Come underneath the hangboard here. You do not need to actually sit down. If you just want to be on your knees or your feet, that's fine. But your feet may not make contact with the blue floor beyond this blue line, okay? It's sort of an underhang. If you guys have ever been to Ireland and kissed the Blarney Stone, it's kind of that kind of thing, all right? Take it underneath. There are holds on the back side, there are holds on the front side that you can get your hands on. You're gonna pull yourself through, not using your feet here on the blue carpet. Make your way up the skull board, across from the trapeze bar, to the beast ball, to the impossible ball, and land beyond the blue line. Now, you may say, but Coach Nate, this blue line has substance. It has actually a value to it, and the red mat should actually be the start point. And you would actually be very right in asking that question. If you land here on the red, you're good. If you push down like this and compress that mat, you're good. If you step back here, you're in the pit. That's a fail, okay? So on the blue line or beyond is great, okay? Ben, demonstrate the obstacle. Nice job, Ben. All right, first question, can you use feet on the hangboard? Yes, you may use feet going up here. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to limbo it, that's fine. Evan. You do not have to use the last cannonball, but watch your head. You got a great head of hair. I'd hate to put a scar in it. Yeah. Ah, excellent question. So, the question is, can you grab onto the metal part of the beast ball? The answer is no. You must grab the ball itself, okay? If I see your hand, listen, this isn't national finals, okay? If I see your hand like this, and you want to cup it a little bit, we'll probably give you a little leeway. If it's an egregious cup, then the judge will say, move your hand. If you move to the next ball without moving your hand, or you dismount the obstacle in a position without moving your hand, then yes, okay? Don't put it in the judge's hands. I guarantee some of you guys have a little bit of gamesmanship in your game at this point, okay? Here is safe, here is questionable, here is out, okay? Keep it safe. Any more questions? Fantastic. Moving on to the next obstacle. The rope climb. It has not been more than an hour. It's been 30 minutes. The final obstacle. You're the ones asking questions, Mackenzie. The last obstacle is the rope climb. You guys will engage this obstacle from the starting platform here that is red. You will climb up the ropes, up the rope, up the rope, and hit the buzzer at the end. Can I get a activated buzzer so we can actually demonstrate what it sounds like when you hit it? There you go. Up the rope, grab it, around, and hit it. Now, good job. Your course is done when you depress the buzzer and cause the horn to go off. If you think you hit the buzzer and you're like, nailed it, and drop to the red mat, and that buzzer has not been depressed and has not stopped their time, bummer, dude. You just made it all the way to the end and then quit before you had actually finished the course, okay? Depress that buzzer, hear the horn, then drop. Don't take any chances on this. The buzzer is part of the obstacle. Finish, full pull, okay? Question? Yeah. At that point, your course is over. You can do a backflip for all I care. Please don't. Don't. Yes. No, good question. You may not use the wall unless your feet are on it. You can push off the blue wall with your feet. I'm fine with that. But the obstacle is the ropes, not the wall. The wall is considered part of the structure. Please don't hang on the wall and hit the buzzer. That would be a fail. Can you use your feet on the ropes? Absolutely. Okay. Can you hit the buzzer with your feet? Also a good question. Yes. Yes, you may. Okay? Yeah. Did I just say that, Quinn? I said on the wall. Try to stick with me, bud. I know it's late in the day. Yes. I would prefer if you were in control. There's small children here. Don't land on them. But yes, if you want to throw yourself through the air and try to hit it on the way by, you want to Air Jordan that thing, go for it. All right? Anybody else? Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Drew. Yes, please don't hang on the buzzer. These toggle bolts are pretty good, but I don't know if they can support a full-size child, okay? So hit the buzzer. The buzzer is not to be hung from. Any other questions? Yeah. Grab the rope. Under the knot, yes, absolutely, you may. That is considered part of the rope, part of the obstacle. Any other? Yes, you may. We asked that one too. No yellow windowsill. Good point. Don't kick Renata in the face, okay? She's here to keep track of your scores today. She's working hard for us today. Ninja Works has been here all morning. They are really doing a great job. Don't come through that yellow window and introduce her to the bottom of your shoe, all right? All right, any more questions about the course? Awesome, let's get it started. You guys are back in the action room. Give me 10 people. First 10 people. First up today is going to be Cody Benaway, followed by Steven DeBegas, followed by Finn Mitchell, Evan LaValle, Zach Raley, Carson Wells, Adam Rosenblatt, Isaac Hill, Leah Torres, and Wyatt Short. Those are my first 10. Everybody meet, all those people who I just named, meet Renata at the door of the action room. The rest of you head into the action room to get warmed up. Cody is going to be our first ninja on the course today. Man, I love Imagine Dragons as much as the next guy, but boy, are they a popular band with these kids. A lot of Imagine Dragons today. All right. Cody Benaway, you are our first contestant. Come on down. You're the first contestant on Action Athletics NNL Qualifier 2018. Paulina. This is the last call. When we start our first runner, it's your last chance to check in. If your name is Ferris Collins, Pretty sure I would have seen you by now. Or Matthew Mengen. Matthew Mengen, if you have not checked in yet, you better do it now, because once this first runner is set off, you will not have a chance to register. Ferris Collins and Matthew Mengen, once this runner starts on the course, you guys will have missed your opportunity to check in. All right, here we go. It is never easy going first in a ninja competition, and certainly not an NNL qualifier. Cody could use all the support that this crowd can give him right now, because he's our first one to tackle the course. Cody, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. DJ, give me that Imagine Dragons that I love so much. Cody making his way into the TIE Fighter room. Not even using the platform, just sending himself straight down. I have a feeling Cody could have done the jumping spider all day long, so it's a benefit to him to be able to do it. This young man has got some good ninja skill, good rhythm coming into this obstacle here to the finish platform. He's okay, that's fine. He's good, he's good. Down the balance he goes. Now into the juicer. He's going to try to climb his way up and over these spinning barrels using the cargo net. All right, he's got himself onto Ragnarok. Takes it around, grabs. Excellent work out of Cody. Around the corner to the finish platform. Into the Astro glider. Feet only. Sticks the jump. Nice job, Cody. Underside, this young man is focused. He came straight out of the gate, ready to nail this course. Attaboy, straight down. Oh, fails on the impossible. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Oh, man. He's gonna go up there and hit that buzzer, but that's the second time in a row, the first runner of the day, we managed to hit the wrong. There he goes, he got it. Our coaches managed the finish button instead of the fail, so. Yep, first run out of the gate. All right, next up, Stephen DeBagus. Stephen, do you understand the course? Let's get in the group. Stephen, you ready? All right, let's do it. Very nice, very nice. Good save out of Steven. Wow. Get this man a skateboard. This is his first year competing in the NNL. Then he has a Rubberovsky dwarf hamster named Robert. He wanted all of you to know that. Sends it down the lane on the TIE Fighter. Sticks the platform. Now coming into the spider climb. Engages the obstacle and he is up to the black. And now down the peg grasper. Those peg graspers provided to us by Monstro Holds. If you're looking to augment your home course or set up something easy in the backyard or somewhere in your house, they're a great little obstacle you can add pretty much anywhere. Good hook out of Steven. He's trying to get to that platform. There he goes. Now around the balance ledge. A little less than a minute to go on the course for Steven. Up and over and engaging Ragnarok. Coming around the bend right into your living room. Well done, Steven, as he heads over here to the Astro glider. Stands it up. Sticks the dismount. Well done. And now into Dante's Ascension. He does not have Virgil as a guide to take him to Purgatorio. Time running out on Steven as he engages the last part of this obstacle. See how far if he can make that dismount. Oh, just ran out of time there at the end. Good run by Steven. Next up on the course, also representing Strive Ninja Fitness, we have Finn Mitchell. Oh, look at that, Imagine Dragons, cool. All right, Finn, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Finn step into the moonstones, gets himself squared away. Fail it. Little foot touch there. Keep going, Finn, keep going. Touched his foot to the blue floor. The course judge said it was a weighted step. He looked a little off balance, but as we start to ramp up the difficulty of this obstacle, and just so you guys know, this is the same obstacle that the pros will be doing tomorrow, exactly as it's set up. These 11 to 12-year-old kids are competing on adult level obstacles because their skill level is that high. Finn showing off his ninja skill set as he makes his way down the peg graspers. A little slip can happen to any ninja, but that doesn't necessarily define their skill set or define their ability or worth. So we want to give these kids an opportunity to showcase everything they can do, regardless of outcome. Finn coming up and over the juicer. And now into Ragnarok. Look at this young man go, taking the big hips out there. Oh, little touch as he came through there, no problem. Head down to the Astro glider. Sticks it, little bobble. Now Finn making really good time here as he engages Dante's ascension. He's got 15 seconds left. Let's see if he can clear this obstacle. Claim that line. Just couldn't quite get the handle on it. His time runs down. All right, next up, representing Ultimate Obstacles, Evan LaValle. This guy's team cheering him on. Needs a little chalk, get some chalk from Coach Keenan. All right. Evan, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Evan making his way through these first obstacles, showing why he was last year's National Ninja League bronze medalist in his age group. This young man loves to fly. We call him Tarzan. He is one of the fastest little ninjas out here. It's probably because he's been chasing his sister around all these years, who's a fast ninja in her own right. Huge moves out of Evan. Look at this young man fly. What I wouldn't do for a head of hair like that. Oh my goodness. Getting a little caught up here on the juicer, just got a foot inside that cargo net. But still time on the clock, 1:06 as he makes his way around Ragnarok, letting it all hang out. Very nicely done as he heads over to the Astro glider. Woohoo, catches the balance and up top, very nicely done. Stops off for a little bit of chalk before he heads into Dante's ascension. Now pulling those feet up, here he goes. Tarzan showing you what he's made of. Huge up moves on that board. Now into the trapeze portion. Got to make that connection to the beast ball. There it is, now to the impossible. He's looking like he might even want to just, nope, he's not going to skip it. Oh, down on the impossible. 25 seconds on the clock. You know what? That's still a great run out of Evan. Trying to climb up there, getting some encouragement from his fellow competitors. We want to see a buzzer press out of Evan. There it is. Just a little slip on that impossible, but man, a fast time out of Evan. We'll see how that holds up as the day goes on. All right, next up on the course, representing Action Athletics in his first season competing for the Action Athletics team, Zach Rayleigh. Zach, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Big steps out of Zach. Nice little bobble of his feet as he gets himself up and over the top. Zach is a super fast ninja who puts a lot of pressure on himself to perform. Recently just unlocked the salmon ladder. Maybe because his coach told him it was going to be in his course, falsely. To the bar. Zach moving very well here. Not even 30 seconds in. He's already on obstacle 4. Just misses that hold right there, but gets it back. Showing great composure out here. Very nicely done. Another completion. He moves on to obstacle 5. Racking him up as he heads up and over the juicer. Just chasing these kids down. He saw what Evan just did. He knows it's going to take a pretty fast time to finish top notch. Oh, just a little hung up. He's got options though. That first one is spinning and now it's stopped. He's got to create his own momentum if he's going to get anywhere. Looks like he's doing an okay job. Getting back to that rope. Gets it back. And it hangs up on him. He's just got to get it close to that platform. He can go back to the J if he needs to. He's got options here. He just needs to send it. A lot going on here for Zach, but he makes it on his horse. Oh, rushed the Astro glider. He knew he had to make up time. Wow. We'll get him his glasses back. Wow. Time winding down as Zach, without his glasses, lines up this big lache, sticks the landing. Gosh, so close to just an absolutely killer run for Zach. But entertaining for us nonetheless. Way to go. All right, next up, Stealth Ninja, Carson Walls. Ready? Carson, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Here we go. Big steps out of Carson. Nice, very nicely done. Up and over. Moonrock's slippery shoes. Fighting it the whole way, but he's got it. Up to the TIE Fighter. And down onto the platform. Carson into the spider climb, trying to get those shoes to stick to that wall. He's doing a good job. Good starfish position. He's got it. Now onto the peg rest because he had his hands a little bit switched there, so he's going to have to make that adjustment. Now he's off and running, making the connection side to side. A little over a minute to go in Carson's run. Trying to find that rhythm. This peg grasper obstacle can be a little bit more difficult because your momentum takes you side to side, but you're trying to track it straight down the line. You've got to drive your knees to get it going. Carson figures it out. Now he's sending it around for the balance. Arms up, good balance position, making sure he's got it, not taking any chances. And up and over the juicer he goes. That second barrel spinning on him a little bit. All right, here we go into Ragnarok. Carson got that look of determination on his face. Oh, he's still got the other platform. He's kind of dead in the water there, but he's got options. Now he's got to find the right direction to send this. Adding that rotational element to this obstacle makes it so difficult. Reaching for the rope, wants to send it around. Ragnarok fighting him the whole way. Whew. Great job, Carson, great job. You tired, bud? That was rough, right? All right, next up, representing the Action Athletics Ninja team, Adam Rosenblatt. Adam, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Adam sporting that Ethan Swan. No! So now I have a chance. Let me tell you a little bit about Adam. Adam is one of the most dedicated ninjas you're ever going to run across. His brother Ben, who we'll see tomorrow in the team division, made it to national finals last year. Adam did not. He did not qualify. But he nevertheless watched every single run of every competitor, not just in his age group, across the entire weekend. He was there for every single one of them. He was the best assistant coach I ever had. This kid's dedication to the sport is unquestioned. So we know he's going to bounce back strong after this. We never question Adam's loyalty to the sport. He's just here trying to level up just like everybody else. Run into glory days out of recognition of his former coach, Connor Claffey. Oh, coming around the other side, find that momentum. There he goes. It's there, reeling it in. Look at the stretch. Nice job, Adam, to the Astro glider. Stands it up, but just sends it down into Dante's ascension. He's got 40 seconds left on the clock. Put a little spit and polish on Adam's ninja skill, and he's going to be doing just fine. His upper body strength, no question. Adam knows where he is in space. Heading over to those ropes. Reels in that rope just as the Ninja Works timing system starts to signal. Oh no! So ladies and gentlemen, that's what we talked about when we talked about that buzzer being an obstacle. Anytime you put it in a position where you're moving and trying to get to it, that buzzer becomes part of the obstacle. So there's a good example of needing to depress the buzzer in order to complete the finish. That's why we made a very big point about that. We want to make sure these guys know exactly what they have to do. All right, next up on the course, Isaac Hill, representing Cape Cod Ninjas. Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. He says that to me every time. Oh, just a little off to the side on the moon rocks. So Isaac competes for Cape Cod Ninjas, which is part of our National Ninja League, New England Ninja Association League. It's a bunch of gyms here in New England that we get together and have the kids compete against one another. So I see Isaac a couple times a year, and every time I ask him if he's ready for the course, he just goes, I guess. I don't know. It's like his stock answer. And then he always goes out and does really well, showing off his ninja skill like this. Just that unfortunate step on the moon rocks, but really should not be a reflection of this young man's ninja skill at all. He's come a long way in the couple years that we've watched him compete. Isaac's teammate Nate Lutke wants to give him a little bit of support. This is what I love about this sport, man. These kids come out and support one another. It's them against the obstacles. They think everything through. They cheer each other on. It's such a supportive community. If you have children at home that aren't involved in ninja that you think could use a little bit of extra confidence, that's what ninja's all about. Teaching everybody that we all fail. It's okay to fail. It's not okay to give up, which is what Isaac is showcasing right now. Climbing his way up Dante's ascension. He's got about 15 seconds left to go here. There we go, Isaac. On that beast ball. Oh, just can't make the hold. Heading into the ropes. Let's see if he can get there before time expires. It's getting tight. And not gonna make it. Entertaining run out of Isaac. Thanks, bud. Thanks for coming out. All right. Next up on the course, we have Leah Torres. Leah, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, little step on the first one. I'll tell you what, it says here that Leah is a former competitive gymnast. I don't know any gymnastics event that involves jumping to a very unstable, very springy board. There's no doubt in my mind that this young lady is very coordinated, but we are throwing things at these ninjas that they are just not ready for today. And while Leah makes her way up the spider climb, just to give you guys an update, the final of the Bruins game is in. Bruins 8, Red Wings 2. Leah making her way down the peg graspers, like now she is in her wheelhouse. This young lady looks so comfortable on that obstacle. Drops the ring, showing great composure here. Took a chance on that first moon rock, and can't blame her for that. Everybody develops different strategies. Leah heading into Ragnarok, looking very controlled. Look at that knee drive. She has fantastic coordination. She heads over here into the Astro glider, taking the Mike Bernardo approach, going 2 feet on. Oh, just sent it backwards. And now here she comes into Dante's ascension. Feet up as she pulls and gets her feet on the board. Clock winding down as she makes her way to the trapeze. All right, great job, Leah. Next up, oh, look at that, it's Imagine Dragons. Awesome. Next up, we have Wyatt Short, our 10th competitor of the day. Wyatt, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Try to avoid the binky. Sending it down the moonstones. Came in hot on that first one. A lot of these competitors really coming in super hot on that second moonstone, taking chances where they might not need to necessarily take them. I don't want to do too much coaching from the mic, but this course will not be won and lost on the first obstacle. Maybe lost, but not won. Getting some support from his teammate Ollie, cheering him on as he makes his way up the spider climb. Grabs that bar. Down the balance goes Wyatt. Makes the connection with about 43 seconds left on the clock. This young man's going to send himself up the juicer and take a ride on Ragnarok. One of our featured obstacles here. I have a feeling this one's going to stick around for a little while. I really enjoyed making this obstacle. I think the ninjas here really enjoy doing it. It's a fun test of skill. Heading into our second signature obstacle here, the Astro Glider. Excellent balance. Look at Wyatt. Nice. He might have a career as a hockey player if he can't make if this ninja thing doesn't work out. Time's kind of running out a little bit here on Wyatt, but came out and put in a good performance for us. We appreciate it. All right. Great job, Wyatt. Thanks for coming out. Hope you had some fun. Next up, representing TA Fitness, we have Jacoby Herman. Jacoby, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Big step, catches it. Big jump, that's how you do it. Nice job, Jacoby. Whew, cleared the bad juju off that first obstacle. Now sends it around for the TIE fighter. This kid's on a mission right now. He trains down at TA Fitness with Coach Lucas Reale, American Ninja Warrior Season 10 Stage 2 competitor, and Dave Kavanaugh, also Stage 2 competitor. Real strong coaches down there at TA Fitness in Weymouth. If you're ever down in that way, stop in and see them. It's an awesome group of people down there, some really original obstacles. Good friends of ours for a long time. We've been doing ninja in New England just as long as anybody. Jacoby just L-ing out on this peg grasper ring toss. Wow, those lock-offs were impressive. He placed 9th at NNL finals last year in the 9 to 10 age group. He's actually aged up, so now he's approaching the 11 to 12. He's in the 11 to 12s. There he goes. He enjoys long distance running and won first place last weekend on a 10K trail race for men 29 and under. This young man is competing in the 11 to 12 age group, and he's beating men in trail races, first place. He also enjoys soccer, loves God, and wants to honor God in all his activities. Well, what can you say about Jacoby? This man is going places. Very nice, very nice. Big pullback. All right, what's he gonna do here? Sends it! Heading into the final obstacle. The rope he's got 15 seconds. We've seen other competitors come through with about this amount of time and struggle to get there, but Jacoby's looking like he might have it. There it is! A completion for Jacoby. Great job, great job. It can be done. This young man just set it off in here, but uh-oh. Here we go. Next competitor, Caleb Bittner, stepping to the start line. Caleb, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, Caleb just off on the moon steps. So confident in his steps generally. But blink, because he's already off of the TIE fighter and he's coming through this course. Caleb, we are going to see later tonight on the season premiere of American Ninja Warrior Jr. 2 runs of Caleb will be aired tonight on the show. It starts at 7. Our viewing party will follow immediately after this event. And we are so excited to watch this young man compete. We call him #fearless. He sells out every time on the course. He's one of the most exciting young competitors you're ever gonna see. So coordinated. Last year's NINA champion. Oh, going a little too fast on that Astro glider. I'm sure when we leave that obstacle in after this competition, he's gonna get plenty of sessions on it. Doesn't take him long to figure things out. He's at 58 seconds and on the 9th obstacle, granted with a couple of fails, but just to give you an idea of how fast he moves on the course. Sends it to the rope. Up and off. Wow, a blistering fast time for Caleb. Yep, okay. Wow, just a little slip up there at the beginning, but man, an exciting run out of Caleb. All right, next up on the course all the way from Rochester, New York, we've got Ariana Wood. Ariana, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Steps on the first one. She has seen so many competitors go down on these moon rocks. She is not going to take any chances, and that is actually very smart. Very smart out of Ariana. I can't even tell you how many pros I plan to see go down on that obstacle tomorrow. Hopefully not John the Giant Alexis, who is looking on here over in the corner. Ariana makes her way out of the TIE fighter into the spider climb. John, what do you think about these performers here today? How do you think these kids are doing in this wave?
I think they're doing pretty great in this wave. We got some sweet obstacles set up, and they're going through them pretty smooth.
Yeah, right you are, sir. This wave has so many exciting surprises yet to come. These kids are capable of so much. I absolutely love this age division. And we are going to see a lot of surprises before this is done. Ariana trains with John up at the Warrior Factory in Rochester, New York. If you're ever in upstate New York and near the area of Rochester, go say hi to those guys up in Rochester. Carl Fantuzzo runs an amazing program down there, or up there. Down there for me? I think it's down there. Factory made is their motto. Big circles. Ariana looking a little surprised that thing came out as wide as it did. She's keeping her hips going though, and finds a way to get it done. Tell you what, very quietly, Ariana's going about putting down a run. She's got 25 seconds to finish here. She's got to get that platform down to the end and just can't make it. Little cautious on the Astro glider, and it cost her, but still a very solid run out of Ariana, and I think as far as the females go, she may be the front runner right now, so good for her. Clock running down on Ariana. She tries to make her way through, and that's going to do it for her. Great job, great job. All right, next up, we have Brady Fournier. Coming to us all the way from Vitality Obstacle Fitness in Fall River. Brady, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Brady trying to double stick the moon landing and just pops off this. I'm telling you, this obstacle, it's not meant to trick anybody. These kids are taking chances on it. Which is indicative of them pushing the pace. And so that's what we like to see, but Brady, yet another victim of the moon rocks. Brady trains down in Vitality Obstacle Fitness with his coach Jordan Thurston. It's a great obstacle gym down in Fall River, Mass. If you're ever down that way, stop in and see Jordan. They just put out an amazing commercial on the interweb that I saw the other day. It's a great obstacle fitness facility. Trains for Spartan, Ninja, all kinds of obstacles. Just down on the ring toss there as he makes his way over to the balance. We're going to give him a free ride on the Ragnarok, because why not? It's fun. We're looking forward to seeing Drew Dreschel tackle this course tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's going to have some pretty cool moves for Ragnarok. Brady making his way around, taking the spin and down. Nice work. Heads over here to the Astro glider. Takes his balance, nice job. Good box jump up to the trapezoid. 10 seconds left to go here. I'll tell you what, Brady, we're gonna send a good report card down to your coach, Jordan. He's not gonna make you do any extra laps at practice this week. Nice job, Brady, nice job. Your coaches would be proud. All right, next up, another Imagine Dragons song. Awesome. Next up, representing New Era Ninja Squad, Michael Sherman. Michael, do you understand the course? Give your coach a fist pound. You ready? Let's do it. Sticks it. Another stick, and he's good. Very nicely done. Michael showing good balance on that first obstacle. This is Michael's third year as a member of the New Era Ninja Junior Squad. He made it to stage 2 of NNL finals in Michigan last year and was an A&W course tester for A&W Junior, which will air tonight immediately following this competition. Actually, it's on at 7 o'clock, but there's no way we're finishing these guys by 7. So Michael once did a 41-minute dead hang, but says he also enjoys parkour, math, and reading. A scholar ninja, a gentleman after my own heart. I love kids that love to learn. There's so much to learn in this world. I love kids that are interested in education. So far, so good for Michael Sherman. Look at the big hips as he makes his way around. Very confident, eyeing that landing platform. Very nice as he turns the corner. Big jump and he sticks it. Michael's got 40 seconds to finish these last two obstacles. That's plenty of time. And if his current, or his pace up to this point is any indication, he's gonna be just fine. Off onto the beast ball he goes, eyeing up that dismount. Sends it. Here he comes down the lane. Up onto the ropes. He's still got time on the clock. Dialing in on 10 seconds. Let's see if he can get there. Hits it. Nice job. Nice job. Our second finisher of the day. Michael making it look easy out there. All right, next up, another Michael. Michael Kerwin, song selection, Anything Fortnite. This young man enjoys Fortnite. Do you understand the course? You ready? Let's go. Gets there, nice job. Thought he might have pitched it there for a second, but gets it back. Fantastic job, Michael. This is his third year competing in the NNL, and he briefly held the record for the youngest ninja to clear the 12-foot wall at his home gym, TA Fitness. I love how he told us that he briefly held the record, which I assume means somebody else came through and took it from him later. But hey, everybody wants their 15 minutes, right? I don't know who stepped in behind him, but they must have been a pretty good ninja because Michael's making this course look easy. Very cautious approach down the balance. I really enjoy getting these kids up high, putting them out of their comfort zone, making them try things that they otherwise don't really get a shot to do. Sends it around the Ragnarok. Very nicely done. Sticks it. 50 seconds left on the clock. Keeps his. Oh, not quite on the Astro glider. Now Michael making his way up Dante's ascension, right in the periphery of two pro ninjas who look very comfortable in the back corner right now. John the Giant Alexis and Najee Richardson just chillaxing. Oh, as Michael goes down on the beast ball, heads over to the rope. He's got enough time to finish this. If he hustles, about 10 seconds left to go. He needs a big pull. If you think these ninjas aren't gassed by the time they get to this obstacle, ninja is a cardio sport as much as it is about strength and balance. Very nicely done, Michael. Good run, good run. All right. Are you Nick? Yeah, you're up next. Not Quinn. Quinn, you're not up right now. Nick's up. Yeah. All right, next, coming to us from Strive Ninja. Nick, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Big stride out, big stride out. Nice job, Nick, using those long legs. Nick trains the Strive Ninja, and when he's not doing that, he enjoys woodworking and has his own company called Woodworks by Nick. Tell you what, Nick, the TIE Fighter might not have gone well for you today, but well, the TIE Fighter might not have gone well for Nick today, but he enjoys woodworking, which is a kid after my own heart. Nick making his way up Dante's ascension with about 27 seconds left on the clock here. Down the beast ball. Get your hands around that, Nick. There you go. Dial it in. Get those hips going in the right direction. Ah, a little bit short on that one. Strive, one of the newest ninja teams here in the Nina League. Their gym just opened maybe about a year ago, and they have put together a team. Nice job, Nick. So give these kids a year of training, and they will be back up on it in no time. All right. Now, it's Quinn's turn. Quinn Caputo, member of the Action Athletics Ninja team. Quinn, are you ready? Do you understand the course? Here we go. Big step to that first moon rock. Hands down, taking no chances here. Legs a little shaky, but he is a confident ninja. Very nicely done. Let's hope that Quinn isn't as fast on this ninja course as he is in the pool. His ninja nickname is Slipstream because he is an accomplished swimmer. One of the fastest swimmers in New England. This young man also enjoys ninja, just moves like an absolute animal. A minute 30 as he heads into the spider climb. Looking very comfortable on those peg graspers. Very nicely done, Quinn, as he makes his way around the balance. A little bit of side information that you probably didn't need to know, but it's funny anyway. Quinn's mom makes amazing cupcakes. Marnie Caputo's cupcakes are the most delicious I've ever had. I don't get to eat them often, but man, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'm putting in a little bit of a plug. Today's your birthday? Just found out that me and Marnie have the same birthday. That's awesome. As Quinn steps back off the Astro glider. Tell you what, if he had been gliding in the pool, it definitely wouldn't have been an issue at all. But he'll finish up his day here. About 22 seconds left to go. Trying to get to that trapeze bar. Sends it down, huge dismount, and now 10 seconds as he comes into the rope junction. Nobody's been able to do this in 10 seconds today. Wondering if Quinn's gonna oh man, that rope is completely in sync with his swing. Then just couldn't get there, that's all right. All right, next up, representing Ultimate Obstacles, we have Nico Lapola. Nico, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, look, he's running to Warrior by Imagine Dragons. Very nicely done, Nico. This is Nico's second year competing in the NNL and his third in the New England Ninja Association. Nico was out at NNL finals last year. I remember he put together a great run. He really helped us figure out an obstacle. Just he couldn't quite grab. I forget what number it was, but it was a slider in their qualifying course. And man, watching him think his way through it and take coaching while he was on the course was remarkable. A coachable ninja is a beautiful thing, and this young man is certainly that. Nico's been tearing it up on the Nina circuit this year. I think he's finished in the top 10 in almost every competition we've had. Very nicely done. It's not hard to see why. Nico's got some superior skill. Look at that, just casually down the Astro glider. A ton of time left, 48 seconds as he heads into Dante's ascension. Very nicely done as he heads into the ropes. We're gonna get another completion here. 30 seconds left to go. This is an exceptional young man as he hits that buzzer. Nice job, Nico. I would have put a bet on it at the beginning of his run. All right. Next up, representing New Era Ninjas, Madeline. Abilgard? Abilgard? Sorry about that. All right, Madeline, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. That's it. Way to regain your confidence there. Quick step. Oh, just a small step off there. I'm telling you, folks, if you're a little bit nervous and you go to step to these moon rocks, I mean, look, they are still shaking. And if you're doing a shaky obstacle on shaky legs, it makes it very, very, very difficult. As she takes a ride down the TIE Fighter into the spider climb. Madeline rocking a huge braid today. Big Elsa braid on the back of her head. Trying to figure out this spider climb. Trying to use all 4 limbs at once and make it stick. Now she's got it locked in, making her way up the line. Here she goes. Trying to, just can't quite get there. With about 30 seconds left to go, we're gonna get Madeline a little further ways down this course. She's just gonna go ahead and bypass the ring toss there. I'm pretty sure she just wants to get to this Ragnarok and take it for a ride. And around she goes on Ragnarok, one hand in it. Oh, superhero style, I love it. And that's gonna do it for Madeline's day. All right, next up on the course, Nickerson Hawes, sporting last year's Jake Murray shirt. Love it. Nickerson, are you ready? Let's do it. 1 to 2. He can put his hands down. Oh. Just going to bypass those moon rocks. This is his first NNL comp and second year competing in Nina for Team Jimja. He loves the warp walls. Well, guess what? He's on them right now, and he's already off of them. All right, as Nickerson makes his way around and up the juicer. He's making his way around Ragnarok. Oh, just loses a little momentum. Let's see if he can get it back here. Nope, not quite. All right, here he goes across the Astro glider. Trying to find that momentum. So difficult. Oh, tries to take the jump and it's just not happening. All right, next up, we've got Declan Morrison, representing TA Fitness. He's wearing his National Ninja League final shirt. Declan, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nice, very nice. This young man might have surfing in his future. Good job, Declan. I want to say it was the last minute song change that probably made the difference. As he heads down, TIE Fighter. Well done, sticks the landing. Nick Masters to the TIE Fighter. Nick Masters to the TIE Fighter. Nick Masters, please report to the TIE Fighter. Let's go, Declan. He's trying to figure out this peg grasper. He's got one more to do. Very nicely done. Now down the balance. He's got to come around Ragnarok. Still got that momentum going. Nick Masters, please report to the TIE Fighter for obstacle repair. Stat, Nick Masters, report to the TIE Fighter immediately for obstacle repair. I need Nick to get into the obstacle room. Go get him. So Declan just monstered our course enough to break our little bumper at the bottom of our TIE Fighter. So we're gonna just take a short intermission here while we get it fixed. So let me get my course team. Nothing a little duct tape can't fix. There he goes. All right, just a couple minutes here while I spend a few minutes hyping up our next competitor. So in case you don't know this young man, his name is Sean Arms. He trains down with Drew at New Era Ninja Squad, and he is an exceptional young ninja. He terrorizes NNL courses. He will be a featured competitor on American Ninja Warrior Jr. this season. He's an all-around lovely young man to speak with. Comes up here occasionally, trains with us. We love having him and his family. His little brother, Brobo, love having here with us as well. So, great family. We love it when these guys come up to visit. So now's a good time to remind you that the season premiere of A&W Junior is tonight at 7 p.m. We will have a viewing of it immediately following this competition. It'll be airing on all the TVs in here. There we go. Very nicely done. Oh, and we're fixed. Yay. All right. Just like that, our crack team of ninja repair people get it done. Sean, do you understand the course? Let's cue up another Imagine Dragons hit for this young man to run to. Sean, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's go. Big steps out of Sean. He gets there. Wow. Woo. That was close. This young man just showing exceptional dexterity in his feet. Oh. Just that spider climb. Sean makes, wow, good connection off the end. He is speeding his way through this course. He's not going to let an early stumble affect his performance at all. This young man has something to prove. So he's going right into Ragnarok. Sean coming around the downside here as he makes his way up, up, up. Still climbing. He's got 49 seconds on the clock. The only competitor we saw go this fast earlier was Caleb Bittner. Nice, good send. Wow, just has it dialed in and hits the buzzer. Woo! All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take another look at Sean's run. We're gonna make sure that we got it right. We have video all over this place, so we just wanna make sure that we get these calls right. And if it turns out we made a mistake, we'll give Sean a rerun. But as for now, we're gonna move on. Our next competitor, Raya Torres. Raya, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Big steps for Raya. There she goes. She's got it dialed. Nice work. This is Raya's first year competing. She is a former competitive gymnast from Saratoga, New York. Whoa, sliding on that TIE. Good thing we replaced that bumper at the bottom. A lot of high impact coming down on that obstacle as these ninjas are selling out, trying to get themselves as quickly as possible through this course. They know it's going to take a pretty fast time to get it done. We're seeing a lot more completions this round than we have in some of the previous age groups. So Raya finds the landing platform. Oh, right at home on the balance beam. No problem for Raya at all. Now up and over that juicer she goes. Gymnastics, such a good base to have for this sport. Just ask Najee Richardson. If you're a competitive gymnast, you have an excellent base for ninja. So much body control. Look at that balance. Raya is lighting this course up right now. 50 seconds left to go. She is announcing her arrival here today as an NNL qualifier. This might be her first year competing, but she is looking like a seasoned vet. She's lining up that dismount. Oh, no! Wow. I'll tell you what, though, still our furthest, I believe our furthest fastest female competitor. Try saying that 5 times fast. Well done, Raya. Hits the buzzer. Welcome to the NNL, Raya. That was an amazing run. Well done. Well done. All right, next up, out of TA Fitness, we've got Max Kearney. Max, do you understand the course? Pay attention to your coach. He knows what he's talking about. You ready? Let's do it. That's it. That's it. Catches his balance. Pins and goes. Very nicely done, Max. Up and down the box and into the TIE Fighter. Sending it down the lane and sticks the landing. All right, Max making his way down the peg graspers, showing good knee drive, good knee control, very methodical in the way that he goes about his business here. Now down the balance and around the corner. Sticks the landing, now up and over the juicer he's got to go. There you go. Max the Monkey. He is a junior black belt. He's placed 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 10th in various competitions of Nina. So Max, always a threat to podium, very in control of himself. Very nicely done, he got there. Now 23 seconds to finish this course. That's gonna be a little tight to get him there, but if he can get through this Dante's ascension fairly quickly. Clock winding down as Max makes his way up the hangboard. Oh my gosh, here we go. Next up, one of my favorite ninjas, the Positive Ninja, A&W junior competitor, Vienna Beaupre. Is that the right pronunciation? Awesome. Vienna, do you understand the course? Are you ready to take it down? Let's do it. This is Vienna's second year competing in the NNL, second year qualifying for finals, and her first season showing exactly why this obstacle shall not be taken for granted. Big jump and off, there she goes. Yeah, Vienna, good job, good job. I love to see kids overcome stuff like that. She was definitely a little nervous at this start line, but managed to get it together. Good for her. Go on, Vienna, go do this course. So she calls herself the Positive Ninja and raises money for dog shelters and animal rescue groups. She started ninja classes and competitions less than 2 years ago and now believes this will be her career. Vienna trains at USA Ninja Challenge in Windsor, South Windsor, Connecticut. She also competes for Vitality Obstacle Fitness in the NINA events and competes level 4 USA Gymnastics. Her family basically lives in the car driving to competitions. I'm not surprised. But you know what, as a father of daughters who are athletically gifted, sometimes you just gotta do that. So, very nicely done. She's showing why she's competitive in everything that she does. Vienna is a strong, strong ninja. Oh wow, manages to stick the grab to the rope. Down the glider, she is still clear. This is one of our faster females as she goes underneath. We'll get her squared away. 13 seconds on the course as she makes her way up the wall. She's got to get on that bar. Can she get the completion before time expires? Grabs the top. Not gonna get there, but a great performance out of Vienna. Thanks so much for coming out. All right, next competitor representing Ultimate Obstacles, Casey Jacobs. Casey, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Casey, another one of our New England Ninja Association competitors, just can't get it dialed in. Gosh, that second moonstone has taken so many ninjas out. It can't be taken for granted. And when you're standing on wobbly legs at the start line, I love to test these ninjas' composure. I love to test their cardio, problem-solving abilities. This sport is so much more about, or so much more than just grip strength, balance. It's about composure. It's about being able to live in the moment and perform under pressure. And now that the pressure's off, you guys can really see what Casey's all about. She is a superior ninja skill athlete, looking just so relaxed up on that peg grasper. And now down the balance. She's been tearing up the NINA League for years. We always like to watch Casey compete, just very methodically going about her business, checking obstacles off her list. Her nickname is MK for Mighty Casey. MK heading up the Dante's Ascension, finishing up her time here. About 15 seconds left here to go. Coming down to the wire. All right, next up, James Lalonde representing the Action Athletics Ninja team. James, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. James with the big step, gets it back on the moon rocks. Out here to make his brothers proud and his family. Brother Benji takes class with us here at Action Athletics. Brother Joe, former member of our Action Athletics Ninja team, has moved on to other sports that he likes just as much, but he was a feature, a staple of last year's Friday night event. These kids work so hard in here. James was an NNL finalist last year. He's been climbing everything since he was a baby. James is one of my favorite people on the Ninja team because he comes out with these subtle jokes when you're least expecting it. He's got such a big personality on him, but you would never expect it because he's also such a good kid. He did so well at NNL finals last year. The box score might not have shown it, but man, he owned that course. And it's not hard to see why. As he sends it down the Astro glider. Now, about 45 seconds left to go. James is going to see if he can complete this course. It's going to be tight if he gets there, but he's definitely doing himself some favors by making short work of that hangboard. He is hungry for that completion. Reins in that beast ball. Sets up the dismount. Throws his hips and makes it. Now here he comes into the final. Again with a little less than 20 seconds on the clock. He's got to get it squared away. 10 seconds to go. Finding that buzzer. It's it. Well done, James. Well done, James. All right, next up, representing TA Fitness in Weymouth, Mass. William Doyle. Will, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Oh, just a little misstep on those moon rocks. I'm telling you, these kids are trying so hard to go so quick through this first obstacle, and they really just want to get every advantage they can. That's part of the reason why I love this 11 to 12 age group. They're super competitive. They want to do their best out there. They're not afraid to go fast, but they take risks, and they have to learn how to manage those risks. Right, Akshara? What are you eating out of that cup? William making his way up onto the peg graspers. This is all house money at this point. William is just here having a good time. As William makes it through over here to the slider. There he goes, catches his balance. Nice, makes short work of that Astro glider. For those of you guys who are watching these kids go through, tomorrow during the teens and adults, that Astro glider is going to get 10 times harder. If you want to see how, watch the live stream or stop by and see us tomorrow. It's free to spectate. We're going to have a lot of pro ninjas running throughout the day. This course is going to get beefed up on steroids, and you're going to watch pro ninjas look absolutely silly on the obstacles that I've created for them. I can't wait. This is sort of like our tamed down version for these guys. Okay, short pause here while Coach Paulina just evens out that bar. It has a tendency to walk on us a little bit off to the side. We want to give every competitor an equal opportunity to complete. So we're going to make sure that we get everything set properly. Matt, make sure you get my good side. Matt's got jokes. Matt's got jokes. All right, our next competitor is Macklin Cook. Are you ready? Do you understand the course? Let's do it. Nice and easy. There you go. Save it, you got it. Nice save out of Macklin. Awesome. Woo. Steps. We're going to watch a lot of ninjas go down on them tomorrow. The second time we've heard Michael Jackson's Beat It today. Excellent run choice. I love the classics. Hey, this is a good song to run to. I don't care how old you are. This is awesome. Macklin on the peg grasper. Closing that door. Actually, we call this obstacle the Giant's Grasper. It was designed and built by John Alexis Jr. Macklin heading down the balance. He's got himself about a minute left on this course, which is enough time to finish it. Sure would love to see one of these Ninja Mania kids finish the course today. So many of them have come out to compete today, and we love it, seeing these kids out here on the course. We love seeing these different gyms support each other, all the kids pushing each other. Iron sharpens iron. We certainly believe that here at Action, and that's why we put everybody on the course together. Macklin looking to get it done for his team. Oh, no, just a little too hot on the Astro glider. Man. Gosh, he looks so strong coming into that. Was really hoping to see him get there, but he's going to finish up Dante's Ascension. Just taking all sorts of liberties with the course right now, grabbing stuff, just throwing it. He's like, let's just get it done. I'm there. Clock winding down on Macklin. Feet up on it. Can he get there before time expires? Claim his buzz. Oh, just loses the grip on the rope. A really entertaining run out of Macklin. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming out. All right, next up, a ninja that you can recognize in a crowd on any given day. Mackenzie, you ready? Do it. No! Mackenzie just a short step off on those moon rocks. Oh. So, take a little bit of time to tell you about Mackenzie. Mackenzie finished 4th place at the NNL this past February in Detroit. Broke his arm in July while training, and so he's taking some time off, but he's back and ready to qualify. Well, unfortunately, it's probably not going to happen for him here tonight. We've known Mackenzie for years. Mackenzie used to come into our old gym down in Newton. He was one of our favorite little ninjas that would come in for our competitions. Used to train with our buddy Sommer, Delgado, and Mackenzie, just one of those kids that comes into your gym and lights the place up. He's a lot of fun. We really, really enjoy having him. This kid's so much personality. There you go. Very nice. Spidey Ninja, Mackenzie. Mackenzie throwing the big lache. 15 seconds to finish this final obstacle. Will not be denied. Come on, pull up on it. Come on, Mackenzie. There you go. Go get it. You can get it from second rope. Get there, Mackenzie. And oh, just can't dial in. Woo! You know what? No matter how it finishes, Mackenzie is always an entertaining run, and we want to thank him for coming out today. All right, next up, Jack Longo, representing the Real Life Ninja Squad. Almost like the white hands of Saruman. You can tell Real Life and New Era kids because they have handprints on their legs, just like their mentor, Drew Dreschel. Jack, are you ready? Do you understand the course? Let's do it. There you go, Jack. Take those big steps. You got it. Nice job. Get up on over that thing. Taking it down the escalator. Run into the Rocky theme song. Getting stronger. If you guys have not checked out the new Rocky series or the new series of movies, Creed, starring Michael B. Johnson, there's a new one coming out in November, and I can't wait for it. Man, they have rebooted Rocky, and it is awesome. Creed was an amazing movie. I can't wait for Creed 2. Michael B. Jordan got jacked up for that movie, and he says there's no secret to getting that big. You hit the gym 6 days a week, you eat clean, you're gonna get there. And these kids, they're living the dream right now. I'd like to see Michael B. Jordan do some of this ninja training. I don't think he'd get there. He looks good on camera, but might not have the skill that young Jack Longo has right now. Except Susan. Oh, sorry. All right, just want to make sure we get it right. That fail was for Jack's fall on the rings, even though he had moved a few more obstacles beyond. He still gets his 2 minutes. We just wanted to make sure that we got Jack logged for the correct number of obstacles that he did today. Big swing. Come on, take that, Lachey, Jack. Good job, good job. All right. Is it Salvatore or Salvatore? Sal? All right. Next up, we've got Sal coming to us from the Saratoga Ninja Garage. Sal, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. No! Oh, Sal just tipping it to the outside. Man. These moon rocks are just giving people fits today. This is Sal's second season competing in NNL. Looking forward to some solid runs. I'm sure we're going to see him again here in the next couple. Today it just didn't quite work out for him, but his nickname is the Scalamander. Rhymes with salamander. Sal getting some cheers from his teammates who visit us all the way from upstate New York, Saratoga. Send it down this Astro glider, Sal. Sal finishes up his run. All right, now we're about halfway through our list here. And the ever omnipresent Drew Dreschel noticed that the chalk on our jumping spider is starting to get a little bit. So we're about halfway through the list. So we're gonna give it a good solid wipe down on the jumping spider right now. Make sure the chalk gets off of there, because it does tend to build up over time. We're gonna make sure that we get that done. We'll let it rebuild back up as we go through. We won't wipe it down before every competitor, because we haven't done that for the competitors leading up to this point, but at the halfway point, seems like that's kosher. Consider it intermission, just like a hockey game. We'll clean the ice, get back to it. So a quick wipe down, and then we will get our next competitor, Isabella. There you go. Just... All right. I think it'll be okay. All right, Isabella. Love what you got going on right here. This is awesome. I love the pom-poms, love everything about it. The pom-pom ninja, are you ready? Let's do it. This girl's coordination is impressive as she makes it through the moon rocks. I love everything Isabella's got going on right now. She's a pom-pom ninja. She loves anime, drawing, steampunk, ninja. Full Metal Alchemist is her favorite anime show. This girl's got style for days. And ask any ninja that competes on the national level. Is it really? Yeah. Nice. I have never, I've never actually seen it, but I'll tell you what, I like enough about what Isabella's got it going on. Fortunately, the spider climb is where her competition day is going to end, but, oh no, she dropped her rig. She's gonna see if she can lâcher to that platform. Woo. She is selling out on this course right now. Style be nothing. This girl wants to get every ounce of entertainment value out of what she's got going on right now. Look at that. This is Isabella's second year competing in NNL. The NNL Nationals last year was her first competition ever. Getting some cheering on from Coach John. The giant hit goes a little early on it. Pom-poms bouncing in the breeze as she makes her way down the end of that obstacle. Big thank you to all our families who came out from the Warrior Factory today. We know it's a long drive between here and Rochester. We appreciate you guys coming to spend time with us. Ninja's a family, and they are super close as far as we're concerned. We love those guys out there. There she goes to the beast ball. Can't quite make it. On her horse, she's looking a little gassed as she makes it into the rope. Digging deep. Look at her flexing it out of those ropes. She gave everything she had to that run today. Count it or not, she is good to go. All right, next up. If that's the Bee Gees, you know it's time for Catherine to take the course. Very nice. Catherine, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. That's it, that's it. Get there. Oh, couldn't quite get that step. You can use your hands on those things. They're a little, they're a little dicey, but so one thing I will tell our competitors is Catherine makes her way through, and we talk about it all the time. And we call it in our class active watching. A lot of ninjas who are warming up aren't watching their fellow competitors go through the course, which means they're not learning from their mistakes, which is why we're seeing a lot of competitors make the same mistakes on that first obstacle. One of the best examples of a ninja who watches and learns is Ethan Swanson, who I saw just walk in the door. If there's beta to be had on the course, Ethan Swanson will find it. I think he's floating around here somewhere, trying to get a little bit of beta out of these kids to help him on the course tomorrow. If you think he's just here to be seen, you're kidding yourself. He's looking to actually get a little bit of feedback, figure out what's going on here. As Kat makes her way up and over the juicer into the Ragnarok. Let's go watch this little girl fly around the bend. Smooth move through there, around that rope, and very good. Now you see why we have such a large finish platform on that one. Down the glider. And up Dante's ascension. A few seconds left on her timer here. She's gonna try to get to the end of this obstacle. All right. Next up. She asked us to pick a song. This is a good one. I like this one a lot. Georgia Boggs, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. It's all I can do to not start singing right now. I love this song. Georgia's making her way down. This is her first year competing in the NNL. She's always climbed everything and made obstacle courses all over her house, including climbing the walls. Thanks to Saratoga Ninja Lab, she no longer climbs the walls at home, or at least not as much. She is a climber at heart. Look at that. Excellent coordination. She makes her way down the peg graspers. And sticks it to the platform. Here we go, to the balance ledge. Up the juicer, making sure she gets every ounce of the cargo net. And around the bend she goes. Gonna need a little bit more momentum to get there. Look at her go. Oh, gets the rope, but now she's a little hung up. Now she has options here. If she can't quite get it, she can go back to the J. She can pull up and get to the J. Getting some coaching from Drew Dreschel. He knows what he's talking about, trying to get her through this obstacle. 21 seconds to go. I'd love to see her complete this obstacle. There you go. Now you've got some momentum. Way to figure it out, kiddo. Nice job. Coming down the Astro glider, solid on her feet. Look at that. Way to complete a few more obstacles. 5 more seconds to go. She may not make it through Dante's, but that's a heck of a lot better than going down on Ragnarok. That could be her day right there. In this female division, that could be the difference between podium and not, and she gave it everything she had. Great job, Georgia. Next up, Zachary Walton. Give me the Jake Murray peace sign. Zach, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Zach taking the cautious approach to these moonstones. He doesn't want his day to end early. He's going to give up a little bit of time here to make sure that he gets through and still gets credit for this obstacle. Lines it up, and he's off. Nice job, nice job. Zach's sister Taya competed earlier in the 6 to 8 age division for the Action Ninja team. She did very well in her age division. As Zach sends it down, he's been chasing his little sister around for a long time now. Up onto, from the spider climb, onto the peg graspers. Zach just fighting it tooth and nail to get this obstacle done. I said earlier, your momentum wants to take you sideways, but your goal is to go forward. It's like trying to drive your car when the wheel is constantly turned a direction or the other. It's very unnerving, but so much of the stuff that these ninjas do, they make it look so easy, and you kind of take for granted. We have a class here at Action Athletics called Ninja 101 for adults, and it's always amazing to me to see parents of these kids come in and be like, yeah, I can do that. And then after the first class, they're like, no, I can't do that. It's actually really, really hard. But Zach, still making his way through the course. He's got himself over to the Astro glider. Light on his feet, and a little toe drag. That's all right, he's just doing it for fun at this point. Danny, the gun show, just coming out of the back room. Guns blazing. Sleeve monster madness. Just flexing on these kids over here, keeping them in line. All right, we are to our final page of competitors, which means we got about 13 more to run. Maybe 11? A couple of them didn't check in. This young lady, Megan May, you like pentatonics, don't you? Awesome. Are you ready to tackle this course? Let's do it. This is Megan's first year and her first competition. Very nicely done as she makes it through the moon rocks. Good job. Megan makes her way up the spider climb. Oh, just comes down off of the bar heading into that next obstacle. She's okay. She's going to keep making her way through. About a minute left to go here for Megan as she comes into Ragnarok. Whoop, yeah, I don't need to do that obstacle. I'm just going to go right past it. She's excited to get to that Astro glider. I don't blame it. I've been playing on that Astro glider for about a month now before we unveiled it to these kids. The way we're going to have it set up for the adults tomorrow is going to be so much fun. I can't even tell you guys. This is going to be one of the most fun ninja competitions you've ever seen. Megan gets her feet up. Wow, great rock climbing skill. Look at her move up that wall. This young lady definitely. Megan is also on the youth competitive rock climbing team at the Edge Half Moon in Half Moon, New York. That's not surprising to read. Watching skill like that, this young lady has got some serious chops. Wow, look at that grip around the beast ball, but just can't quite nail it down. All right. So that's going to do it for Megan. A few more competitors here to go. All right, now, next up, a young man who's been tearing up the Nina circuit this season, the very accomplished Nate Lutke. Are you ready? Let's do it. Big step. He's taking that cautious approach. Rides those surfboards. There he goes. Up and over the wall. All right, now, Nate like he shot out of a cannon. Coming through that warp wall. Making his way down the TIE Fighter. Well done, Nate. Now into the spider climb. Man, he is on his horse. This kid is flying. Doesn't want to make a mistake on this spider climb, though. A couple of competitors struggled with it early. There he goes. Now he's to the peg graspers. And a lift of the peg on the back. The ring gets him home. And there he goes into the final platform. Now, around on the balance. Nate putting together a good time here. He's a minute to the juicer. That's generally where these ninjas are getting to. Nice job, Nate. Let's see what he's got for Ragnarok. One arm in it, action hero style, around the corner, grabs the rope. My man dropping it in. Let's see it, Nate. Ninja Nate heading into the Astro glider, no hesitation. Now up Dante's ascension with 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be tight here for Nate if he can get it done. Figures figures out he was a little crossed up. Now, what's he got for Lachey? Handhold on that beast ball. He's home. 15 seconds to go. Can he get it right into it? Look at this young man fly. Get there to that rope. It's the buzzer. Nate Ludke claiming his spot. Will not be denied. Oh, 5th place. Wow. These kids are flying through this course tonight, but some of those kids up there may have already qualified, so Nate may have just punched his ticket. We'll have to see how things pan out. Next up, James, representing Ninja Mania. James, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Nice job, James, through those moon rocks. James making his way up to the spider climb, locks those feet in. Look at James just skipping and figuring out that peg grasper. This kid's got rhythm. Down the balance, 1:12 on the clock. He's a little ahead of Nate Lutke's pace, who just ran before him. If he can keep up this pace, he's going to have a pretty good finish today. Here he goes around the Ragnarok. Excellent transition off the first. Good transition off the second and down to the platform. Here he goes. What's he got for the Astro glider? Stands it up and makes it. Now, it's a hustle to the finish. 45 seconds as he makes his way onto Dante's ascension. Look at this young man go. A little under 30 seconds to go. He's lining up that big dismount. Gets it. All right, now he's at 22 seconds to the final obstacle. Slightly ahead of Nate Ludke if he can get there. He's got to pull it back and go. Gets to the last rope, lines it up. There it is. Big high five from Mackenzie. 147.42. Woo! And that's going to move James into second place, right behind Nico Lapola. Wow. This is a finish we've got here tonight. All right, next up, Action Athletics team member Tegan. Tegan, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go have some fun. Tegan stepping to the moon rocks. Ooh, good recovery right there, and she's off. The hard part's over, Tegan. Now it's just practice. Go to have some fun. Tegan making her way down the TIE Fighter. Tegan up onto the bar. Now she makes her way down the peg graspers. Come on, finds those hips. There you go. She's gonna get her rhythm back. Good pull, there she goes. Now finding that knee drive to take it down the line. Very good. And down, around the bend. Very good. Down the balance. Tegan's still alive. She's slowly but surely going about her business. 45 seconds left on the clock as she makes her way up to Ragnarok. Around the bend she goes, reaching out for that rope. And there it is. Wow, she even beat the spin of the Ragnarok. Catches her balance. Look at this. Tegan with 26 seconds heading over into Dante's ascension. Tell you what, if she can get herself through Dante's ascension before time expires, She has a pretty good chance of punching her ticket here tonight. She's got to get there, though. She's got to get to that end. Oh, slips off. Good run out of Tegan. All right, next up, coming to us out of the Saratoga Ninja Garage, Jono Huss. Jono, are you ready? Do you understand the course? Let's do it. Whoa! He's gonna keep moving. Jono's gonna make his way through the TIE Fighter and finish this off. Jono makes his way down the Astro, flossing on the Astro glider. You know what? Some part of Ninja's all about style. You can't blame a kid for having some style on the course. We love to see people having fun out there. Anybody who's watched Jake Murray, Grant McCartney, any of those fun ninjas that we really, really enjoyed watch perform on the course, everybody's got to have a little bit of style. Grab it, Jono. There you go. Send it big. Oh, just can't quite get the beast ball. All right. Next up, member of the Action Athletics Ninja team in her first season, Kaylee McCormick. Kaylee, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, Kaylee went a little step off the front, just couldn't get the steps. Kaylee up onto the spider climb, now into the peg grasper. That spider climb, a big deal for Kaylee. She was in here at practice the other night and blew out her knees trying to try that jumping spider. She was a little worried about it, and I don't think anybody was happier than she was when I took that trampoline out of the course. Kaylee sending Ragnarok backside style. Love to see the style out of these ninja kids. There you go. Go grab it, Kaylee. Around the bend she goes and sticks the landing. Very nice. Down the Astro glider. Big jump and didn't touch the back foot. Nice job, Kaylee. Very body aware. Kaylee coming into this last obstacle, just won't have time to finish it. All right, next up, Sean Elwood. Sean is electing to not run to a song, wants silence for focus. Sean, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Way to get his balance back on that one. Nice job, dude. Sean Elwood showing supreme control. Heads into the TIE Fighter. Grabs a hold and sends it down the lane. Up to the bar, gets credit for that obstacle, and now here he goes down the peg grasper. Sean makes his way down the balance and around the corner. He is still alive. This young man doesn't need music to hype him up. He's doing very well on this course. About a minute left to go. He's putting together a course that could put him in position to podium right now. To the Astro glider, just checking him off one by one. Gets his balance. Astro glider not doing him any favors. Oh, just a little touch right there. Didn't have quite enough throw on it to get there, but pretty good run out of Sean. He has got some serious ninja skill. Look at him climb right up Dante's ascension and into the beast ball. Big throw, skipping that impossible, and here he comes into the ropes. 20 seconds left. I have a feeling we're going to get ourselves a buzzer press right here. Pulls himself up, still got enough in the tank. Almost, there we go, 10 seconds to go, hits it. Nice job out of Sean. Just that one little touch there in the Astro glider. Not an obstacle that ninjas see a lot, so I'm not surprising there. All right, next up, Connor out of Strive Ninja Fitness. Connor, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Big steps out of Connor, sticks the landing. That was the most confident I've seen out of anybody all day. Well done, well done. Down the line he goes, feet up. Now on his horse, striding into that spider climb to the black bar. Now, very fast time. Getting his hips lined up for the peg grasper and down on the peg grasper. Oof, just a tough road to hoe for Connor. Sends it around on Ragnarok. Still a little under a minute to go. Connor was blazing through the first half of this course. Now here he goes down the Astro glider. Whoa, just a little slip right there. Catches himself on the backside. Up Dante's ascension past the ninjas who are trying to figure out what course I have in store for them tomorrow. Analyzing everything in their path. Reaches out for the trapeze. There he goes, fixes his hand. Oh, just can't quite grab it. Tell you what, Connor's got a lot of raw ninja ability. I have a feeling we're gonna see this kid again in recent years. Once he gets a little bit more practice under his belt, Connor's gonna be doing just fine, but he's eyeing up that buzzer right now. Oh, can he get there? No, just comes down to the red platform, but no. All right. Next up, we've got a 3-pack of Action Athletics Ninja competitors. Paul Woods starting it off for the Action team. Last year's Nina points champion. Paul, do you understand the course? You ready? Let's do it. Woo. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling through those first moon rocks. Paul wasting no time. And now sets himself off on the course. Paul, the uber competitor and driving force behind the Action Athletics Ninja team. His ninja nickname is Shoeless. He got that almost 4.5 years ago, coming into the gym one day without his shoes on. But he has evolved into one of the most accomplished ninjas on the team through sheer hard work and determination. Paul finished second in his age group last year at NNL finals. This year, hoping to get back there again, claim that #1 spot as he heads into the Astro glider. Still over a minute to go. Cranes the landing. He's clean thus far. Got to get those feet up for Dante's ascension, and now Paul is right in his ninja skill house. Comes around. He knows what he's got to do to get that #1 spot. Big swing, big dismount as he comes into the rope. Still 40 seconds left. Being waved in by his ninja team in the action room, or in the war ballroom. Hits the buzzer. 1:26:05 to claim the #1 spot from Nico Lapola. Paul Woods. Woo. Just blowing this course up right now. I thought Nico was going fast. Whew. All right, next up, another member of the Action Athletics Ninja team, Ivan Liptak. Ivan, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Yeah. Let's do it. I love this kid. Big step, big step, big step. He's through. Ivan's ninja nickname is Sonic. His little brother Tails competed earlier in the 6 to 8 age group. Jacob. Ivan on the course right now. High five on his way by. Ivan absolutely loves running around this gym. When he comes in, it's no surprise. Even though I did my best to set up all new obstacles, we were literally pulling stuff out of storage we haven't used in years and revamping it so that these kids had absolutely no idea what they were going to see today. Ivan looks right at home on this ninja course. They work so hard all day to level up, be better. They push each other, and you can see the results of all that hard work. Ivan taking it around the corner, setting up a big rope swing, takes it to the inside, now to the Astro glider. Gets his balance back. Coach Paulina says he touched. Oh, he's got to go underneath. There he goes. Still looking for a fast time here despite that little hiccup. Ivan climbs his walls at home. He's got ropes set up all through his house. I'm not sure if it's a home or a monkey cage. This young man just loves to hang and swing from everything he's got. As he comes in here with a little under 20 seconds left to go. And eyeing up that buzzer, takes the inside route. Oh, didn't ensure that he hit it before he came down. Does he have enough time to go back and get it? No, just times out there at the end. Again, like we said, gotta make sure it's part of the obstacle. All right, next up, our penultimate competitor of the day. In this age group, we are finally coming down to the end of this Ninja Odyssey. And thank goodness, because Sean just doused the floor in chalk. Well done, sir. Do you understand the course? Do you have enough chalk on your hands? Let's do it. Good thing he had all that chalk on his hands because it got him through to the end. Into the spider climb. Eyes open as Sean heads into The peg grasper skips down that right side, nice and easy. Round the balance he goes. Big jump, just checking off those obstacles one by one. Over a minute to go. This is about where Paul was when he got to this obstacle. Sean's got to make up a little bit of time here. Oh, a little hung up on that transfer on Ragnarok. He's muscling it over to the rope. Oh, finding out that that swing is more difficult than he thinks. Getting a little hung up here. Sean's just trying to find a way to get that to come around, maybe coming back up to that J hook. Very composed. There he goes. That's it. Now he's got it. Over to the Astro glider. Now he's going to have to hustle if he wants to put a dent in the finish time. Oh, little touch on the Astro glider. Him and teammate Ivan Luptak both down at the same point. A little unfortunate, but reach it. Whoa, Sean selling out on Dante's ascension, sacrificing his body for what he thought he needed to do. All right, next competitor, Mary Blankson. Mariama Blankson. Mariama? Do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's go. Mary showing off some good surfing skill as she makes it across. Very nicely done. And up. She's been doing dance ballet since age 3 and has been accepted twice to the American Ballet Theater's Young Dance Summer Program in New York City. She must be an accomplished ballet dancer. Well, let's see how she does on the ninja course today. Off to a good start so far. Spider climbing her way up to the bar. Very nicely done, and getting a little chalk on her hands there. Wants to make sure she's got plenty of grip for these rings. Now on to the peg graspers. One after another. All the way down. There she goes. And down. Around the bend she goes. Down the lane. Tell you what, Mariama putting together a good run right here. She's a little behind the pace, a little under a minute to go. But for the female division, she could definitely make her mark here if she can be quick through this Ragnarok. Around it, wow, look at that. That's about the best I've seen done all day. Oh, all that ballet balance just couldn't save her on the Astro glider. Such a weird feeling for these ninjas to be on an obstacle like that. I've dreamt that obstacle up for 2 years, and we finally were able to build it in a way that would function in a ninja competition. But that still may be enough for Mariama to make a dent in this female division. Here she goes into the final rope climb. Getting a little caught up in that first rope. Not quite. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty phenomenal run out of Mariama. All right, so earlier I misspoke when I said our penultimate competitor because Chris is actually here, ready to compete. We got our final competitor of the day. Woo! We've been running these kits since 9 a.m. this morning, and I gotta tell you, it feels good to say our final competitor of the day. I guarantee it's gonna be a good one out of Chris Molnar. Member of the Molnar, sorry. Of the New Era Ninja Squad. Chris, you ready? Let's go. Nice easy steps, controls it through, and up and over the moon rock wall. Into the TIE Fighter. Down onto the platform. Jump up into the spider climb. Good man right there. All right, now he's into the peg grasper. This young man is on his horse, looking to make a dent. He knows what he's got to do. The pace is fast. But as the final competitor of the day looks, he skips right to that small platform. That is no easy task. That platform is tiny. Nice. Still over a minute to go. He is on Paul Wood's pace right now if he can keep this up. There he is through another one now into the Astro glider. This is going to come down to who can execute these final obstacles. Chris looking very strong right now. "40 seconds as he makes his way up to the top of Dante's ascension, reaches out for that ball, now pulls back, safety swing, throws it, and here he comes into the final. Big rope swing, 25 seconds to go. Comes around, hits the buzzer. 1:38:61. All right, we will have to see if that's enough, because I don't remember Paul Woods' time. So when we get to the end, we will see. All right, let's get our podiums up here and let's get these guys going. We have the results in real time. Big congratulations. Let me get all my competitors who competed in this division, all my competitors out to the floor. Everybody have a seat right out here in the middle of the floor. Hey, Nico. All my competitors have a seat right down here in front of me. Everybody have a seat down here. Let's get this going. We want to get some redemption time going, and then we want to watch the premiere of American Ninja Warrior Jr. All my competitors out to the floor in the preteen age division. All right, last time we started with the ladies. So this time we're going to start with the gentlemen. Have we really? Oh, well then this time we're starting with the ladies. Simple click of a button there. All right, we're starting with the ladies. Ladies first tonight. In third place, completing the Astro glider in a time of 1:39.84, Vienna Boprin. In second place, completing the Astro glider in a time of 1:32.40, Tegan Janis. And in first place, completing the Astro glider in a time of 1:06.05, Raya Torres. Now, because Vienna has already qualified at Real Life Ninja Academy, her spot bumps down to the fourth place competitor, Georgia Boggs. Congratulations, Georgia, on qualifying for World Finals in February. All right, ladies, take a step back. We're going to get the gentlemen up here, and then we'll get you all up onto the platform. In third place, with a blistering fast time, 1:38.61, Chris Molnar. In second place with a time of 1:34, 4 seconds faster, Nico Lapola. And in first place with a time of 1:26.05, Paul Woods. All right, now, because our first place competitor, third place competitor, fourth and fifth have all already qualified for World Finals, the spots bumped down to our sixth place competitor, James Lalonde. And our seventh place competitor, Jacoby Herman. Ladies on the podium, step back up with your gentlemen friends right there in the equal positions that you finished. Let's get some pictures of these guys because this division was very exciting. All right, now here's what's gonna happen. It is 7:41 right now. I'm gonna give you guys 20 minutes of redemption time until 8 p.m. And then the premiere of ANW Junior will happen right here at Action Athletics. So, your redemption time, your redemption time now. Here's what I'm going to say. Only one person at a time on top of the juicer. Sean and Jono. There you go. That's what one person at a time means. One person at a time on the juicer. Your redemption time starts right now.
All right, and that's a wrap on the Action Athletics Preteen Qualifier for the National Ninja League. All of these athletes have been competing for a chance to make it to the National Ninja League Finals, held in Connecticut, hosted by the Real Life Ninja Academy this coming February. And to give a little bit of a preview of what that is like, we'll take a look at this clip of highlights from last year's finals. Thanks for joining us, and tomorrow we will be showing the young adults, the teens, the young adults, and adults. So tune back in tomorrow for those streams live from Action Athletics.
I know we're all friends here. Everybody wants to support each other, go celebrate, you know, console.
Now he needs that dismount that's critical. He's going to go right to the pad, and he's completed our second finisher.
Gonna be. Oh my God!
Got kick. Next hook. Great kick. Got it. You got it. Now she's got to get the platform. She only needs 16 seconds.
She can go to the bar or the platform. 10. She's going to opt for the platform.
She's got it. Our first women's finisher. Woo! Woo! Very great, Olivia Vivian.
There she is, first place.
And he needs to hit that platform.
Right to it.
He's through.
This obstacle specifically is a bit taxing on bigger competitors. There we go. Going through those unstable bridges, going to the middle wave bridge, etc. All right, now he's
Here we go.
Now he's into the pedaling.
Oh,
he's
look
so
at
strong.
this.
He's booking.
One of the best we've seen on the pedal. I think that's smart.
One
That's
extra.
20 seconds.
Nice, comfy
That's
catch.
the best grab
He
we've
is
got
so
today.
comfy. I'm calling it. He's clearing this right
Come on,
now.
Jamie.
Yes!
Yes!
Now he's just got the
Jamie.
dismount.
Come on, Jamie.
Woo!
Jamie, run!
Jamie, run our first
First
finisher.
of the day. So I have no doubt.
Yes!
20
Got
seconds.
dismount. You got the platform.
2 more swings, maybe.
Come on,
This
get
could
it,
be
get it.
it.
Yeah!
Oh! He's awkward. He's awkward. He's awkward. Come on.
Trying to work it out. 3.
He's got right there.
Moving on to stage 3. He's just one
There we go.
dead hang.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh. Oh, look at this.
He's
He
gonna
might
stay
skip the whole
across.
obstacle. Yeah, he is.
Like grabs.
He's skipping.
He's skipping.
skipping
He's
pipes.
skipping.